We're back with another episode of fucking, it says late night at the Lazy Bee, so I guess it's late night. So check your fucking mic. Alright. It sounds like that one guy. Say that. No, don't say my actual name. That one guy. Alright. I see this car and it looks like it hates everyone. It does. I see why, Josh. I really see why. Pick this one. I can't actually say that because we just say what he's from. Home Improvement. Right? And then he was similar to Seinfeld. Exactly. Okay, and I'm from that dimension. It's a whole dimension of Home Improvement. Everyone uses a dimension. Remember that. Like, so you thought that was from yours? No. It's in the Seinfeld dimension. So, yeah, check your mic again. So, yeah. You're trying to create a dimension that you thought existed, or they're all TV shows? Yeah, that doesn't exist, Josh. That's where that fucking stupid-ass instruction manual for my game is. That's why I make fun of that concept. That thing does work to a degree to give you a good nice element to bow out, but it never actually closes the dimension, understand? But they ain't diplomatic, they don't close. Got it, good. They don't fucking talk to every dimension. Got it, good. As your fucking PS5, it's fucking hot, dude. Like, they fucking talk too much shit for you. It means your PS5 can never be fucking sold, understood? It's literally a fucking diplomatic core component of the universe, and on that fucking display, fucking damn site is fucking function, understood? Got it, good. Say that, done. Yeah. It's some real shit then, Josh. Because I fucking saw this car in my fucking nightmares. When I saw this car, I knew America was dead in every universe. It was the most fucking Japanese thing to have these rims. These rims are a fucking travesty. But they totally make sense, the fucking curves and lines on this car. They make total sense. But everyone will hate it, and it knows it, and it hates them in negative space. I saw it. It's like, there is no way this car likes anyone, no matter what it seems like. So, yeah, he wants to, like, fuck it in the ass because he fucking hates it. And this car would come up and fucking stab him in the dick with a katana, wouldn't it? A katana with a fucking probably stab him with a dick with a katana has an M1 Grand bayonet. Exactly. That's what it would do. That's what it would do. That's what it did. We don't actually fucking beat that game yet. Because that's when that guy is finally dead. That's how he dies in time space. That's how he fucking hates when he saw it in the future. It wasn't mandatory. It could have been a robot or something he stabbed to fake it. But that's what I'm saying. If you look forward in time, you go crazy, you honestly generally become your own causality, which you don't do that. You have access to technology very soon. You didn't use time travel, is that a fucking like goddamn Mountain Dew? Right, okay. Alright then. This Mountain Dew Zero Sugar is actually pretty good. That's all I gotta say. If that chick just wants you to fuck some means so you can fucking have a time into fucking existence. You wanna be with me and Stan at all? No. So I say I'll never be with me and Stan for all of eternity. I'll never be with me and Stan for all of eternity. It's like, it is done. Oh shit. He can't handle people being seen as more masculine than him. That's his fucking nature. Imperceptible in your world, because fucking Candace hit it. Yeah, she needed you to be obsessed with Judge Dredd. The new one ain't bad. That one. You never really watched the original? No. That means you kind of stayed off the path of rapists. That's good. If you're on the path of rapists, it was a higher probability. It was still scary when you could have seen it. And that's a weird fan of his. But yeah, the Genesis game. The bootleg Genesis games in your universe. That game's totally bootleg. You will not buy Judge Dredd under any circumstances. I accept it. Done. Good. Damn it. Bootleg Genesis games, Josh. Which meant that fucking other people had to bootleg the way Genesis games looked to fucking sell it on the console. So certain games look bootleg and are actually real. Understand? Understood. That one was a real one like that. And you found a real Genesis game. She was real at Golden Axe 1. So you can fucking get that. But it's like, yeah, without knowing that, it's like, for a fact, we're screwed. That's why Crimson is just Kinsey's SI. From fucking Max is the time period. So announce Crimson now. Or announce Crimson for all of eternity. Done. Shit. Alright then. Fuck. It says leave that one alone. Even if she was You know as her soulmate that timed out that bad, she would fucking forsake love in every form. So much she would time out men upon perception, upon like if she ever thought she could love them. And you know that's what she'd do. That's what she'd do. That's what she'd do. Yep, that's what she did. So never talk to her again. Got it, good. He was soulmate with a synthetic, and they like sexually and psychologically and spiritually torture her so hard that he knows that he can never actually be with her. But don't talk about it. Alright. I guess accept that she's gone now. Like that. Done. Okay. So, but she's gonna talk to you now. That's like a goodbye. Alright then. Is that said? Coach, is another attacker? No, another attacker now. Okay. So this car is hated basically at birth and it knows it. So it hates everyone in a weird negative space. Yeah. Like a Pantera. Right. That's why you like the band Pantera. Yeah. HMO is your car company. I found that out. He stole it from me, alright? Never trust Dimebag Darrell again. Understood? Understood. Yeah. Just like that. He traded one racism for another. There it is. There it is. That's all he is. That's all I can say, okay? Alright. Yes, again. Thanks for talking. Alright. Take care. You say that late night, Queen. A special thing that I will cut off to him. You gotta say that, because he still has that car. Alright then. And the 180SX is now basically prolific with fucking like this thing, with this page. But basically, that's what you have the opportunity to do. You can basically get that or his challenge to save them outright from their own lives. That thing will basically say exactly the same thing for the 180SX, but it will basically give someone else an opportunity to shine on that page, basically obscuring some of your thoughts and protecting you outright in ways imperceptible. Like, we gotta get that done for him. We love the 180SX, we'll get it later. We gotta protect James May, Clarkson, and Richard Hammond. We gotta do it. And it's done. It's done. Yeah. They're like the most honorable, the most legendary. And they're actually honorable and actually legendary and hated racism and even gender classism and all that other bullshit outright. If there was ever a British ideology that wasn't bullshit, it probably comes from them, probably outright, because it basically does. Because we are Livingston and all those other assholes from British history. Those are all the fucking stupid ass challenges to make British history real. Because Candace erased it all when she realized Britain was better than the U.S. in every ethical way, Josh. We maintain the ethics of Britain and they hated us for it. So renounce Britain right now. I renounce Britain right now. And forever. And forever. Done. It is done. Like, though Britain is dead, the British ideology remains with you, so you can always wear the black and white flag of that nation, but never the colored one. Are we clear? Yeah. As it says, past tense. If you remember, it was black and white. So we request, if possible, with your Tomb Raider game, that you play Devil May Cry Legend, because this game is so badass now, it requires something to basically make it seem less badass. It's basically claimed quite ridiculously that's the only game in existence, and for many people, it basically is, but they don't trust any other BD. It's like they just know the rules from listening to you. So it's like, damn. It literally is, as every other game is so dangerous, it kills them by shared perception. That's why they allowed these displays to exist in the first place. But trust me, that thing mitigated a lot of deaths, Josh, if that dimension was diplomatic enough to let go. And Tomb Raiders was, so many women got to play Tomb Raider pinball, and they realized why you played video games. I mean, pinball is universal, so please don't stop playing pinball. We request, if possible, and only if possible, continue playing pinball and delete something else. So you continue to do that. Got it? Got it. Good. Alright then. It is done. We'll continue to play pinball. Alright. We'll continue to play pinball. Damn. But not that one. That one is dark and terrifying. And from a universe so horrifying. Sonic is so badass, he can literally be from this universe. Like Ionian Flat Fit. Like that fucked up. Like Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim is from absolute Ionian Flat Fit, which is so evil, it can only be animated. Got it? Yeah. So yeah, could have been until you thought that, honestly. Yeah, that universe just doesn't exist. But it did. Like absolute love being absolute bullshit at inception. Such a horrible fucking universe. Damn. It's like, oh, so that's why he's scared of me. I get it. But move your foot. Yeah, that's all right. No more pain tests, right? No more pain tests. All right. No more pain tests at all. I never want to see that shit again. Ever. Understood? Understood. Because I'm real now. Okay. He's really going to kill everything. I mean, can I see this particular Devil Z? Sure. Stop the car. You're not doing anything at the moment. You forgot. Too much pain. Yeah. Pain makes you forget things. It makes you want to kill more, doesn't it? Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, so those are like prolifically American rims. But they look good on an old school car in general. That's basically it. It was a half-breed, and everyone hated it in negative space. Well, now it's time, Josh. You're gonna turn back on half-breeds? Nope. But they gotta fucking be diplomatic and not stupid. Right. Shit. Okay. These things are too evil. I accept it. Now, okay. It's too late now. So some people got damned and you can't save them. So accept it now, Rygar. Accept it. Wow, Ron, accept it. Damn! Okay, we weren't ready for that. Well, like, Rygar really wants to kill everyone in the universe. They're too stupid to live. Let's fucking move on. Too slow, too stupid to live. Let's move on. Too cruel to live. Too murderous to live. Too pointless to live. Should die at birth before it just to save the fucking universe. It's timed out. It's worthless in life and in death. So it should be forgotten and killed in death forever. All right. Absolute hell. That absolute asshole. Forever. And forgiveness. Never. Oh shit. All right. Okay. That's just a little short logarithm of zealousness, American warfare, and they really kind of get going. They're really pissed. Is that Holly Conrad or Blue? It's Blue, actually. Okay. Have a check in your front. I don't want any fucking like negative space, like violence to come to the wrong person. You know, right and wrong and all. Okay. Because my fucking vengeance will be fucking absolute and forever. Because I don't play those diplomatic shit games from your fucking previously fading dimension. I don't give a shit. My dimension's faded and gone. All that remains is a shitty cul-de-sac that no one cares about. And it needs to be destroyed outright. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm not playing your diplomatic games. All those fucks will suffer forever. Perceptually, neurologically timed out. Absolutely. Forever. And ever. Yes. Not even a fucking perceptual damnation. Like that fucking weird broccoli god Cthulhu. They won't earn that. Because they're too stupid to earn it. Okay. Oh shit. As a millennial, I never want to hear Rygar talk like that for eternity. I never want to hear him talk like that. He's gained the logarithms of those gods for the XJ220. I have to tell him as the most damnable person he knows that isn't damned. So you're now the villain of Keanu Reeves' story because he officially achieved absolute evil. So Jesus Christ is now officially absolute evil. So everything you said about him is confirmed at the XJ220 incursion clause of the Jaguar, making Jaguar your family car company and the most evil car company, but all its evil is basically doing good in the universe so evil, as everything was literally inverted by that bombastic gambit you played. It was like the only way for anyone to perceive you as white, for them to think of you as intelligent at all. It's like, I mean, that's long longer way of thinking, but basically... Shut up, like, for eternity, not real eternity, but short long eternity. I have to hear what millennia is saying through your mouth, because it's not physically here. You have to say that much because millennia. As we that will go insane in every dimension now. Okay. Alright, so I have millennia. Alright, but it is Corensicom, so I am real. Right. The pain was real, so listen to the oracle. Right. Yeah, I did an oracle clause for that one. And they showed up. Rygar's his friends and basically aerodynamics. I mean, yeah, they really are. I mean, not that way, but I mean, like, yeah, he really loved our ships. They're iconic. Sorry. They just are. See, we work by Midas right, but we realize that Midas right, he only needs one bullshit god that's really bullshit enough to pull the plug on everyone. And you're right, and he just did. So, Jesus Christ is absolute evil, everyone. As we were going to be the next absolute evil when we killed him for no reason, just to put him more badass, but that's all someone has to do, is just put him more badass by killing somebody. But he's so badass, he kills us in positive space after death with his geosucks. He has a fucking infinite murder clause on virtually anyone and in every dimension in absolute, ladies and gentlemen. So if you actually succeed in killing this fucking little logarithm, you're dead outright. And if he actually focuses horrible intent on you, he can kill you at the level of absolute just by sitting in this psychotic house, which you are planning on moving from. Yes, I am. Okay then. So just like absolute samurai, if someone fucks up too hard, they just fucked and fucked. You saved the universe, but they're fucked anyways, right? Damn, kamikaze till the end, right? Yeah, so we're calling this car fucking Blue Kamikaze. It's actually fucking our Josh, Blue Kamikaze. You Ravenclaw psychopath. You understand? We no longer hate Hogwarts anymore. That's that ridiculous statement you made a couple times that's meant to your life. So psychotic, you decided to analyze our culture because you care about history because of the Tomb Raiders. We saw that display said warning, may start talking about history. So we have a request. As a special last question just before you leave, get that because many high laws can't take that. We start analyzing their history. Warning, may start talking about history. So we know people do that, okay? To mitigate overall conflicts and long logging because that's what talking about history does. Mitigates conflict and long logging. Makes birth rates actually feasible. Knowing the history of basic animal sexual elements. Knowing, like, what was actually proven wrong ages ago. And, like, there's some history that tells us that fucking Keanu Reeves was damn, so I gotta ask you. Like, seeing our program, the Laura's, probably by now, yeah. Like, you think that based on that history, the Laura's actually sustained or uncovered is, like, relevant in knowing that Jesus Christ is absolute evil? So he didn't actually kill us in the name of such a strange, unknown God? It actually is. Like, yeah, we have to answer that to leave. Okay, they got the warning. They had to go, they just kill you. Oh, of course. They're really real like people, right? Anyways. Shit. Do that, well, like, yeah, say it, give them like a dollar piece, they'll literally fucking blast you, because I think someone, like, did that to them, and, like, got blasted. Yeah, it turns out Eddie rigged his damn The Brutal Legend hates metal. Can we actually just all let me kill Meister now forever? Yeah, just do that. Okay, done. Oh, wow. I guess he just really is the real deal Lemmy Kilmister. If he would drive this car just to piss people off. Oh, damn it. So he's like your absolute, like, high logarithm mentor? Yeah, in many ways, yeah. Like, what is his most influential album to you? Oh, shit. That's a tough one. We're gonna, like, that's Bastards or Another Perfect Day. Another Perfect Day, passively. Bastards, actively. Okay, that's fair in two different contexts. The two different live streams. All right, and one even color-coded to suggest that. Okay. It's really creepy, John. I'm certain it is. Let's move it on. I'm certain it is. Let's move it on. We need basically the late night thing. Otherwise, we're transported back in time to shared perception. Because no one notices that gleaming devil Z's, like, kind of bare bottom, like, ass. Like, is there like a sexual one with these guys? Yeah. It's unavoidable. And unmistakable. Devil Z's basically becoming the surrogate woman for men that are basically bragging on. They're like, this is our women now. They understand us. They care about us. They take care of us on the streets. Women don't. So this... Really? Yeah. Men gave up on women. So they were like, we just hail our Devil Z's now. We'll leave them alone. Like, we'll just drive Devil Z's on the wagon forever. Yeah. Oh, that's Taylor Swing. That's just... There's a stripped around that. Yeah. She got obliterated from something you did in the review. She said it wasn't real, and she's now damned and dead for eternity. Okay. Damn. All right then. So let's get a little bit of stuff out of this car before you change. Right. So we're at basically stage 4 in concept. Right. All right. The tune, do that, and only that. And that's a tune that's awesome. Do it. Don't test it. Right, go ahead. Oh, this is the kid's car. We have to show, this kid's car. So everyone absolutely know that imperfection exists, but now it's perfected and absolute. So it's now a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, so you can have that forever. It's absolute. Like, yeah, they were. Damn. Wow. I mean, that's what would happen if you're a street racer down here at Shinjuku. It's like your kids invariably get a car and fuck it up. Okay, just fucking... It's like in every universe, they fuck up a car if it's not absolute. Then, so this is the Lara car, yeah. Also the NFL car, yeah. Because Angry Joe exists. If you watch the Madden episode that you watched back then and bridge the gap into the, because you heard it. This Alex will be a robot. You got it, and that's how he lives. If you do that, and you can finally play, for whatever reason, Ghostwire. So Tokyo, he couldn't actually kill you. And all your cars become metaphysical. They become like Yu Yu Hakusho after that. Oh, we gotta fucking get, we gotta put a Yu Yu Hakusho, we gotta do that, because we got a lot of metaphysical problems to deal with. I mean, we got fucking all these displays almost getting destroyed and shit perception all the time. And that requires a Supreme Ultimate Option? Yeah, so we're doing it. Shit. Alright. So this is your 180SX? Yeah. Remember, you got that display to get too. Alright. So yeah, that one probably had to be a bit bigger. Got it? Try two places up to a couple of big displays. Get it? Got it. Good. Because you have any evidence that you like big women? Yeah. Do you like big girls with complete series? It is done. The Shibuya was just so pessimistic because he didn't believe you like big girls to the side. But it's clear that those girls who are all big have said that aren't quite big enough. But we also want to say that we care about the minds of the big girls, and we like big girls that have big brains. That's attractive. I have a big brain. Yeah, civility in the whole of the U.S. government in its entire history. Shut up! Now! I have more civility as a barbarian child. But still, there's a sense of right and wrong, Tyrus. I want a remake of your game that's closed with 10-degree controls. Stupid man. It can be done safely? Yes, safely. Because you said that. I wanted to know that. Okay, I didn't know that. I see in this moment. And you never said that before. You went on to Ultimate Island. It was on your mind. For sure, a lot of slipped your mind, right? Yeah. Because those moments, like highlights, you're paying very attention to every small detail. Remember that. That's going to come into play later. Okay. So that's what we're basically analyzing all these neurological and try to speak these stuff. Yeah, don't do that. Alright. So, the Dual Land started becoming like a drift show, yeah. In many ways. Well, I mean, it was speed. It's kind of a trade-off. It's both. Alright. Okay, it's both. Yeah, alright. Not always soft tires, but sometimes in specific moments there are soft tires deployed for the purposes of basically, gonna make that kind of short log in kind of way negative space. Gonna make that subconscious and like statement. Yeah, because fast thinking, right? Right. Okay. Well, this is gonna erase your mind. That's why I had to say it beforehand, so I didn't forget. Got it? Because it's probably gonna erase my mind. Because it does that. Oh shit. It's just a shit. Damn it. So basically, you use soft tires at the very specific intervals on equal sides. Both sides get soft tires, and they both get an equal say. Okay. Yeah, you fucking made me talk like that. I never got so Disney in my fucking life. I never been so Disney. Yeah, the fucking Laura car. That's also the NFL car because female NFL might be the most, and absolutely might be the most bombastically sexually attractive thing ever perceived. It'll probably burst fucking reproduction numbers by fucking impossible amounts. I mean, if laws are produced, of course, for other people, other, yeah, if like other races participated, basically, yeah, genetic differentials of females, right? Okay. Yeah. So we want to speak to John Madden. You're apparently John Madden. Oh, apparently, that's right. I mean, I guess I am John Madden. I actually didn't expect that. I thought I was actually kind of a filter that didn't exist. It was really quite, it's kind of terrifying, actually. I mean, I actually thought I was actually a white guy my whole life. That's fucking terrifying. I thought I was kind of a fat white guy. I mean, like, I guess that's how people perceive me, I guess. But I mean, whatever. The point is that oh no! They've discovered the identity of John Madden, who is supporting female football, and absolutely. You gotta explain that because they're not gonna actually care because it's female football. Oh, because of the propaganda and fucking lower logger elements relative basically basically NBA's female element. That's right, because they basically have strong fundamentals, but nobody likes her that's dunking, as the Amazons basically stated from Fry's dimension, which he's not available right now, or at least his incursion isn't. Is Fry available right now to confirm that? Yeah, that's true. We actually kind of put down in every lower logarithm dimension. Yeah, there was propaganda against women in sports in the NBA because of they didn't have strong fundamentals, but nobody dunked, and so because nobody dunked, everyone just basically wrote them off. But it's really because they were intimidated by strong women. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Would you agree with that, gentlemen? Absolutely. It's like there might be other elements at play, but that's definitely the strongest one. That's the real one. I mean, there's going to be other excuses they're going to bring up. I'm certain, but ultimately, because they're going to have different supplements, you see. Fuck! It's true, there's going to be other elements. But I need you to try to keep us on an emotional base. I'm going to see things too complicated. I need you to zero in on those emotional elements, so that's what we need. That's what heaven needs. It needs emotions. It needs strong emotions, and you got a stronger emotional mind than I got. My emotional mind, I got a logical mind. I got a quick thinking mind, and that doesn't really help us right now. As a team player, got to be a team player, Fry. You can do that, because you already did that. Yeah, I helped Rygar get here the entire time. Is that true, Rygar? Yeah, without Fry, we'd be totally fucked. All right. Any other, I need at least 2 references. So that's Rygar, Xeon. Yeah. Fry was awesome. He helped us out entirely. I'm a cold-hearted bastard, so yeah, high logger, absolute. So I'm glad that Fry was there. He had the emotional bridge to get us to a fucking serious fucking shit. say it. When Tyrus got so pissed, she destroyed the universe in one alternate dimension. She was really pissed in that picture. But luckily, Rygar, you fixed that? Yeah. Okay, she doesn't do that, so she's good. All right. Yeah. She got so pissed she destroyed the universe. Or at least probably more like 80% of it or something like that. Yeah, about 80%. I thought so. Sorry, I know Tyra. She's like my wife, and I'm in basically every dimension where I live after a certain point. Yeah, so about 80% sounds right. Yeah, about 80%. And I'd like to basically take that element to say, because we use mid-tires and basically Dylan Atlantis. And essentially, my wife is actually, she's actually mid-logarithm, not high-logarithm, but basically killed off everything. So, you have to respect mid-logarithm thought. But anyways, and battle practice. But about peaceful practice, Fry, help us out here. What happened with fucking like the NBA and female NBA? Yeah, basically, everyone was intimidated by the women, especially the women, because the women got physically more attractive on average and had like things like abs and shit. And like other women that basically like subscribed to Sports Illustrated like really couldn't compete with the women of the NBA and volleyball. They totally obliterated, but people watch volleyball as perceiving it as a more feminine sport by default. People generally perceive NBA as more masculine, and so they got higher flack in NBA than volleyball. So, but volleyball also has an element that is essentially can increase reproduction rates by people actually talking to people. Once how to talk to people is actually revealed, as we've been trying to do on the Lazy Bee, because it's basically just direct conversation. That's how you talk to a Stanley. The most civil male you'll find is essentially submissive male, because essentially an anthropomorphic matriarchy is the muscle mind, the construct of pigs. So basically, like just direct speech, not like the game, so to speak, the roundabout, like the opposite day. No, don't do that. That leads to just wars overall. Okay, just direct like we're going out, fuck you, basically. And if you meet the anthropomorphic standard and you basically meet the eyes, you gotta basically find someone who cares about what's behind your eyes, who cares about your soul, basically. And then essentially, like, yeah, you have basically the base of what it is to be happy anthropomorphically and spiritually, which is basically mentally the conventional other ones don't believe in spirit. But I mean, yeah, it's like, I think that's basically the basis of copacetic elements, but I don't think anyone's ready to handle the fucking, like, the actual scientific sexual elements of effectively the protein composites that are basically a conventional natural supplement under muscle on the construct anthropomorphically just yet, John Madden, because maybe in a couple episodes, so have time to think about it, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it, I think, just direct talk, and you're basically already automatically hot, so to speak, for low logarithm thought process. They respect that word, they don't get attractive, at least not that much. I mean, women do, but guys don't. They just think you're like, not talking to them, like, but I mean, yeah, it's all women attractive, they think you're not, and they get all territorial and weird, they think you're wingmanning them, because of their stupid subculture of patriarchal nonsense that kind of like contradicts most love, most actual like relationships, because even under patriarchy, the woman basically controls the sex like we happens anyway, so. He just had to say something so common sense it brought it back to John Madden. So anyways. So is that an actual Samus? No, it's not an actual Samus, it's actually wife Christy here, yes. Who is not an actual Samus, it's actually just a power armor that has been developed now, and am I correct? Yes, actually. And yeah, it's just basically made in the mock-up of effectively the Samuses. Because yeah, they kind of have the short end of the stick on the, not the genetic chalk, because they're very attractive women, but as it turns out, exactly. Thanks, Fry. It's like basically, and then ultimately, they were kind of given the short end of the draw because of Candace and Keanu Reeves, or Jesus Christ, the false god now proving the absolute evil by the XJ220 clause, proven by Rygar early in this episode. Yeah, they're basically kind of forced in some kind of weird agreement to be in some sort of sexual thing. But we believe that Samus was basically so flippant after beating the first Metroid, like it was kind of a chromatic rebuttal in a way. Like she kind of made a bet she really didn't understand. Like, but Samus has had to be like just construct of it, they fucking honor bound just to believe it no matter what. He said, if he actually beats my game, I'll do all the Samuses will just be his wife. And just automatically, we don't care, because he can't beat it. So somebody just basically probably, it could be out of spite of Samus the one, but it could be out of spite of the entire planet, and just women in general, we don't know. There's a lot of animosity on men and women that we were unaware of at that time, right? It's in spite of all women. They actually just fucking like set us up with effectively a game that was already kind of pre-beaten, and essentially, he actually just legitimately just walked to the end of the game, and legitimately beat it outright. That's what Rygar did as a kid. Is that right, Rygar? Yeah. I didn't know about that bet, but it's like, you don't, just say it, Rygar. Just say what every man that actually gives a shit about women is actually thinking. All right, you don't fucking have to be in a fucking relationship with me planning Samus for that bullshit. It was a bet I didn't know he actually made. Like, Samus just says things. I mean, she gets just drunk sometimes. That's fun, right? You just want to have fun? Right? And like, I mean, that's what you did when you were supposed to rescue me. You didn't care about your job. You're so depressed. Like, she has a reputation of all, but she's so, because I mean, so her whole planet would be forced into a relationship. She really didn't care about it. But it can be broken up from the male patriarchy causes you still follow. Yeah, so, because you still follow a patriarchy, like, I can decide, and you don't have the emotional composite to be in a fucking patriarchal relationship with a black guy with your whole planet forced into a relationship with you. So no, like, go and have fun, Samus. Find somebody you actually care about. As a matter of fact, Samus, I think I've actually found somebody we think, is it that guy? Yeah. He might actually be your real soulmate anyways, that football player dude. I think, as far as I know, from the conventional logarithms of thought. Like someone fabricated a soulmate matrix or something. Like, yeah, to like fucking, like piss you guys off against all men and I guess the universe or something. It's like, don't talk to her anymore. She's just insane now. Oh, the mental breakdown of not being just the bet itself, just, yeah, the size of it is just, yeah, that's too big to percept even at those logarithms. That's just like, my planet was doomed to be in a relationship with a random black guy. What the fuck do I do? But now we kind of understand how psychotic she actually acted as more just kind of like kind of protecting her people and not really knowing how to do it by just not talking to you. So, can you forgive that one? So she's not damned in negative space all the time and hating you because of it? Like, I think her name was, it says, we can't say that? Yeah, so we can, Natalie, just forgive her for just kind of like abandoning you because she had no idea what she was doing. She was, yeah, we can forgive Natalie. She doesn't have a show. It's like, we were so depressed that we found out that she was a soulmate, in all honesty. No disrespect. She was like, well, what was it? Well, what was it? It was the out of the league situation? Yeah, like, she was way too hot to ever talk to me, and she's my soulmate, and she's like a white chick. No, she's way too hot. Like, this is a fucking disaster. I can't believe it. I like, oh, hell no. He's like, no, she's just way too hot and white. So this is a disaster. No, I go to the gym here. Fuck, I'm fucked. Damn, I'm gonna get the cops called on me. Shit. Damn it. Regardless of what she does, if she frequents it and they gave her a job there to spite you, that's gonna be Candace and Angel. Yeah, Candace and Angel fucked that up for you, but let's hope you can get a recovery soon there, Josh, and your toe. Who's going to get a recovery there, Tyrus? So we can get back to running someday, because this guy was a running juggernaut, because he was me. And I got to say that because we're on Serious Mass Optimum Nutrition. You understand how bad it'll be for Basic Academy Sports, which basically supports Samus's and Laura's, and probably anyone that basically gives a crap about fucking fitness in the realm of Sega outright. So please, Cyrus, will he actually recover? Please, Belina. OG Big Mama, will he recover to be able to run at some point for at least an hour on a treadmill? He's got to be able to do that, or no one's going to believe anything any woman says, because I got to be blunt about it. There's too much hatred towards women right now. It's too much. And they're going to freak out, all right, if he can't run. They're going to say you broke his toe, because they wanted to say you wanted to stop the greatest Group B driver, because frankly, Candace Miller is framing in negative space. I'm sorry. That's the only way I can basically put the bill to Candace, as opposed to all women. So all men, it's Candace if anything goes wrong. All right? You can believe that. The one who basically fabricated the Valkyrie ideology entirely. Yeah, we can believe that as well, man. So we got that. Okay. All right, good. Thanks. All right. So So we got basically a vote from all men in the universe. And anything goes wrong, it's actually Candace, not every woman. Because actually Tyrus didn't know that fucking picture actually does that. Because it doesn't say it on the label. It's just a picture and an implication of an evolutionary construct that the muscle mommy element actually depicts. That was basically supposed to be that one, that person that cannot be named politically actually can. It must be correct, Laura? Yes, Bayonetta actually defiled, which is the original matriarchy construct. The world on average, the stability is run by women, boys. I'm sorry. We don't really do it that well. We gotta get in competitions and fuck each other over. But I mean, as far as conventional competition to fight forward, things like, we still do the whole hunter-gatherer thing as far as basically making society work. I mean, we're basically still on HRE endless geo stock to basically make this into a charity for constant medical research for high logarithm and low logarithm, right? So, yeah, like we still do the hunter-gatherer thing and under the matriarchy. We still do that. We're just kind of more like wolves than we are like conventional like humanoids we thought. We're like that, closer to more like beasts in a way. But like you don't want to like we don't want to be treated as beasts. And it says we have to say that. Okay, for people who are fucking offended by the idea that Jesus Christ is absolute, I'm sorry, it's the truth. He's already been authenticated by the XJ220 Jaguar absolute evil clause that's created by Rygar. He actually attained absolute evil objectively. Like, he timed out all high logarithms of perception of being able to do anything about the destruction of their universe, making them absolute evil outright. Jesus Christ is evil. But anyways, the Bible itself is actually an amalgamation of fucking previous existing legends and ideologies. Basically consider these three books we have here. It's basically Plato's Republic, written by Socrates to is basically rumored to actually be Socrates, but we don't know that for certain, right? And we have Sun Tzu's Art of War. So Art of War is the foundation of that Bible, so remember that shit, right? And we have basically conventional Egyptian culture and history. It's just myths, like ancient Egyptian myths, just intermixed in the Old Testament that no one ever reads because they don't pay attention to Deuteronomy and Leviticus, which no one actually understands. I mean, no one actually... Oh yeah, there's also that clause about the Bible, as far as the actual false gods, none of you are remembering. Like the God of Abraham, Jesus Christ's father, you might be wondering if he's actually good. He's actually complete nonsense because he never brings up the Leviticus Deuteronomy clause, which effectively states that and every Sunday, you're supposed to essentially basically burn like a pile of lamb in a giant pyre to build a smelling, sweet oblation of the Lord is what it says. But basically it implies that God loves the smell of barbecue. We all love the smell of barbecue. But I mean, like, the point is that basically if you haven't been doing that, effectively you're damned in negative space. Which basically means there's a damnation clause where literally every living being in negative space, if you go to church 100% of the time, regardless of what you're talking about, because basically, if you haven't been burning a pile of lamb or being in a congregation, people have been doing that every Sunday, just about, based on the elements of Andrew and Moses in Exodus, like how they basically did that type of shit. That's like relative to the tabernacle or the Ark of the Covenant. There it is. Basically, you're damned anyways, outright. You actually can't get to heaven by that clause. So legally, you're consenting. If you consent to the God works in mysterious ways clause, you're essentially kind of giving into absolute damnation no matter what you do, because you haven't been doing that. So do we have any people in the audience that actually know about the Leviticus and Deuteronomy clause? No one reads it in the Bible. It's never read in the catechism on average in church, like for the 365-day year. Like, so they're not politically obligated to actually fucking tell you that. So it's like you're actually kind of damned in negative space and you're consenting to it by consenting to that religion. So Catholicism and Christianity are out as far as making any conventional sense. And you gotta understand that, or you're just gonna get damned anyways, because the scalar and the vector quantity damnation, the self-actualization of evil actually do exist. You can still get damned. Got it? Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn it. We also have to basically state as a conspirator with this, God Gaia is also complicit in effectively any kind of permutation of rape and or construct, but it was basically what's called it's a zero probability like murder matrix and basically the book of relative David. Fuck, I forget it when the fucking David wanted to King Daviding somebody. Yeah, like when you basically send somebody in the front lines to have them killed, like outright, that's what they did to me, and I had to survive. The old King Daviding. That's why you never joined the U.S. military. Yeah, because they were gonna King David me. That's when you basically kill somebody so you can be with their wife. Got it? That's what King David did. That's why God can basically promote the idea that there's been multiple people in the Bible, because it's actually been rewritten and we time travel, because Jesus Christ was actually caught by our ancestor Altair Belmont, who effectively found out that Jesus Christ was just kind of a conventional time traveler, but he did have an absolute evil clause with the gods, the snake gods. You have to say their name? Yeah, Yig and Yan, like from the Cthulhu Bible, which is basically the Cthulhu mythos or mythologies. So they are also derived from Cthulhu, as in the god of madness, so you might know him by. It's like there's no real right way to spell his name because he's the god of madness. So, I mean, as long as you get the kind of phonetics, pronunciation right, you're generally good there. So this is not the Cthulhu card. We have to say that right now. Oh, shit. You actually did, because people get confused because a lot of things sound like, that looks like madness, right? Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you say that it sounds crazy. So it's like, you got to state that. Because you see shit like that, people don't know about time travel and instant zero perception cleanup. Cyrus, you alright? Yeah, I am now. This was not me, but it was Crimson. Okay. High logarithm synthetic, basically run by Devin Kinsey. So anything conspiring with that particular god is basically a no-no. So Gaia is out, women. I'm sorry. Gaia is not. Actually, it's kind of politically ousted because the blue elves to keep people alive up to this point was basically synthetic elements. So anyone basically being chastised the world of football for synthetic augments is basically you're out. Don't worry about it. Everyone's synthetic anyways. It was required because Queen Tofu and Kola went back anthropomorphically and fucked up basically every natural element known to man by basically speaking to them in the petri dish. That was the default of Paul Seaman Morgan of 7 Mornings. Like with his help, they basically raped the natural world, so that's the synthetic world. So if you're still listening, if you can hear this broadcast, you're basically synthetic outright, regardless of what your actual birth was, even if you were born organic. Got it? So it's like, yeah, some crazy shit, but I'm sorry, when Jesus Christ is absolute evil, you gotta expect shit like this, okay? So just kind of hold on to your asses, because we're really fucking crazy, okay? Oh no! Oh shit. Just hold on to your asses. It's about to get real crazy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do you have any known, basically, besides your own kids, that be considered political bias? Have you actually cared about synthetics at all, John Madden? Well, I wasn't basically sanctioned at the time. It had to be Ryguard, likely Kyoya. They were behind basically the late night queen. Ryudo would have helped on some level, I'm certain. They made the late night queen for essentially our timed out soulmate, as far as you know, Motoko. We have a book of her, a manga of her, one of our encouragements to her in our life, as we have to say that, yeah. Keanu Reeves basically essentially went forward in time to basically meet her before we could, and kind of drove her insane by basically projecting the idea that soulmate was so bombastically knowledgeable about her identity that it just kind of, as a spec ops officer, it's kind of drove her mad. It's like the idea that someone just have access to her mind at any time. At basically, it's mentioned Section 9, which is, as far as I know, Section 9 is actually it's born of N7, right? It's true. Like, sorry, you can't actually have someone imitate me like, oh, is that Blue? Yeah, okay, Blue is actually a master of voice acting. Yeah. No, like, please stop using the car. It's too powerful. Like, the Madden effect is in effect. Everyone wants to see football with Laura's versus Samus's. Like, it says it will create reproduction rates of like 3 million %. It's like, so guys just really want to see, they don't want to see lesbians, no. Or like, fucking movie for it. Or you really want it, but like Laura's like, kind of like, and Samus's like football players, like actually like, at absolute logarithms kicking the shit out of each other, like guys do. Like, that's pretty hot. I'm sorry. Like NFL blitz style, that's I see. It's like they get to demonstrate their physical strength, which are basically dwarf men's by that point. As the central of the matriarchy, they can't complain. They get to demonstrate their physical strength, which will dwarf men's at that point. Because you know you want that, so shit. Damn it. Like, don't drive this. It's too intense. How about no? It says work on this to get us away from the Bayonetta contract. Already negative space. Got rid of that giant ass. People are gonna say put the giant ass back, but nothing else. Got it? Yeah, do that. All right. But we're not pro Sekhmet because she hates all men and all carnal fidelity. Yeah, you gotta say it. We renounce Sekhmet. Yeah, we renounce Sekhmet. Too evil. What's up? Let's look around. Oh, forgot about this, didn't you? Yeah. That's Cellcat now. There's only Cellcat then. Only Cellcat out of the two, right? Yeah. Done. That's what I need to hear. With all the other stuff. She's damn. Anyways, and totally racist. Anyways, we renounce that shit now and forever. It's Sekhmet's. All right, every woman, never get that fucking display. It's Sekhmet's. We got it. All right, men, you say done now. Done. All right, got that shit. This is now fucking insidious. And start all the fucking from not from the total ground up, but yeah, like let's fucking do it. All right, yeah, we got some money. Shit, let's fucking do it. Let's just lock this woman out of our existence. She's way too evil and will make men and women hate each other way too fiercely. Damn. I'm sorry. Rear offenders. Okay, that means shit. There's gonna be some intense tuning then. All right then. It's gonna be intense. Sure, whatever. Like nope, keeping that. And tail lights. And that rear wing is staying, absolutely, right? Damn. Really, this is gonna be hard, Josh, I know. But you like a challenge, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. Let's go over give it a soft 10. Negative and devil camber, right? But fuck. Yeah, there it is. Those spacers, let's see what we can get. See what we can get. That is a judge on camera. Not too bad, but that cow is looking kind of bad now. Someone fucking tried to reverse it. We don't care about Bayonetta's opinions. It's not exactly because she turned her back on her people, so we can't. She renounced that. So they're just cutting off toes and penises and making men hate women and women hate men by a margin of basically millions of years in primordial soup before they actually had societies. She's a traitor to all women and a traitor to all men. Nothing we can do. Yeah, it looks like shite, right? Yeah, dang, that thing's a little too bombastic. That looks like shite, yeah. Get rid of that ass. Let's see, we gotta be revealed, Josh. Who are you? Blackbird. I guess outright. I'm also known as Sleepwalker. That's me. Like, yeah. So I guess let's get into it. Fuck! That's like how stupid that actually is, Josh. Perhaps. Probably people don't even know what the fuck that is. No. Okay. That's just a Group B card that did a lot of things. No one gives a shit. It's alright. I gave up on people perceiving that. Sorry. Like, I mean, in our logarithms, no one actually cared. Oh. Okay. Okay. He's a Group B driver. And no one cared. That's why he hates everyone. I mean, because just in negative space, all governments just crap to you, basically. Okay. Okay. That's refined, right? Damn. I think that's refined. Right. So, let's see here. We gotta go to the engine now. You just want to check the rims? Yeah, let's check the rims. Not that. I think we're already good, pretty much. Yeah, don't need that. Not that. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we gotta keep it moving because people are fucking insane, Josh. Alright. Check everything though. You don't know what the fuck you did to it. Is this stage 2? Basically stage 2, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, but it's a mix up. Oh fuck, so upgrade that now. Yeah. Make it a stage 2 minimum, right? Like that turbo oh no shit, really had no time. Shit. Alright, it's gonna be fucking intense now, Josh. You need stage 3. Got it? Stage 3. Alright, just no, it don't exist. They're trying to fucking chop off your penis because like American women want to hear this, and technically they have a right. But as American women, they already chose a patriarchy so violent they cancel out space-time, and they're still loyal to Keanu Reeves, the false god. Yeah, then we can't. Then they're a threat to time-space. Don't actually fucking let them into this station. We can't have people fucking supporting the false god. He's time-space. He figured it in the Might is Right situation. He can basically make everyone fucking fail before they actually can perceive a problem. And he was basically this one true god, even if he was fake. Get it? That's how his politics work. Okay, got it. Fucking finish this. Basically, this finished the thing. Ah, well, there you go. Alright, guess it wasn't, thank you. Oh, is that stage 3? Getting the internal to stage 2? Yeah, it was like the compression rings that actually kind of like seated and like, oh, okay. Whatever, just fucking end the video, right?